We're back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Bonus episode.
Passive
UFC
and aggressive.
237.
MMA.
Breakdown.
Hello.
Rose Namajunas
I'm Dalton.
versus Jessica
I'm
Andrade.
the passive one.
I'm Nick Martwinsky.
He's aggressive.
I try not to be.
Do you?
I'm a very nice guy.
Not very well.
I was told I have resting bitch face at work today, so I'm trying to be not resting bitch face, mean looking motherfucker, you know?
Your face has not changed while you said that, but...
Thanks, pal. What do we talk about in this episode? Oh, wait, just UFC 237. The fight picks.
Yeah, it's the fight card in Brazil, so while the Brazilians are fighting, you got Aldo, you got Silva, and you got...
Oh, I thought you were like telling them the picks. I was like, don't fucking tell them the picks.
I'm just throwing the names out there.
Yeah, we broke down the top 3 fights.
Mm-hmm.
We also gave some notable shout outs to BJ Penn and Little Nog.
Oh, yeah.
Talked a little bit about Logic's album, you know. Had to get
No,
that
not
out of
worth
there.
mentioning.
Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Shout out to Logic and Eminem and Chris D'Elia. Napkins.
You're using way too many napkins. Bapkins.
Hope you guys enjoy.
See ya. Oh, she's on the card, first of all.
Who's a hot Brazilian that's fighting on this card?
None of them, but I'm just talking about the girls in general.
I know you're talking about. He's like Auto. Yeah.
I mean, you got a booty. Up at like 6:15.
Yep. It's called The Perks of Editing a Podcast and making sure it's correct.
You're
We're
right.
back, everybody.
Hello! This is a bonus episode.
This is the Passive and Aggressive episode 38. Should be 39. We're not going to talk about it. MMA bonus episode, UFC 237. Do you know who's fighting, Dalton?
Few people.
Have you paid attention at all?
Hey, you know
I know what?
the way I like my girls, so obviously I'm going to know all about the Brazil card, okay?
Jessica Andrade?
What? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking
Betch
about Brazilians
Correia?
in general. Why would I be talking about Betch Correia?
Because she's Brazilian and she's fighting.
I didn't even know she's on the card, first of all.
Who's a hot Brazilian that's fighting on this card?
None of them, but I'm just talking about the girls in general.
I know you're talking about. He's more like Auto. Yeah.
I mean, he got a booty.
Silva. He looks good for
Silva's
44.
He's a little mature for my taste.
You did say you needed somebody more mature than you like 20 minutes ago.
I did not mean a 40-plus-year-old man. So, I imagine we're going over like our picks today and stuff that actually matters and who's going to win and who's going to take the most shots.
Basically, all we're doing in this episode is breaking down the top 3 fights because they're the only fights worth taking shots over.
That's fair. You've had too many run-ins with 5-shot nights.
Yes.
Don't want to do it anymore. I get it.
You act like you
I get it.
all the fights right because I got skunked last fight card. But he's going to get skunked this fight card.
It's true. Well, that's not true. But it's true that I win every time. So I feel like I have a right to be overconfident here because I'm like
Dude,
Conor McGregor.
how are you
in
right
this
every
case.
time? That's so not true. I do not like how you're slandering the bullshit fucking lies to our audience. That's stupid. You want to go back?
See how defensive he is?
Because you can't just sit here and lie and act like it's truth.
He only gets this way
Oh
when
my
he knows he's in the
God.
wrong.
So not true. I admit when I'm wrong, and I admit when I fucking have when I've gotten busted. You know, it happens. Just like it happened with you with the little girl wrestling.
Dude,
First fight that we're gonna pick.
I was in elementary school.
Now, first of all, do you want to talk about anything? Do you have like a confession to make or anything like that? Like, you usually break this.
Like a Confessions of the Dangerous Mind or something. Shout out to Logic releasing a new
shit! I was like, where did that
releasing
come
a
from?
new album tomorrow. Today's Thursday, by the way. You guys are gonna be hearing this what?
Tomorrow.
Saturday. Oh, yeah, we're going for a Friday delivery.
I'm gonna edit this right after the fucking podcast.
Look at this guy. He knows what he's doing.
This guy. You know what I mean? But first of all, like, slow the fuck down with MMA real quick. That Logic album, is that gonna be like? What kind of album is it? Do you know? Is this like a Bobby Tarantino? Is this a stupid fucking party album? Or is this like a legit, like, Under Pressure, Incredible True Story kind of album?
Do you think Eminem would be featured on a
Do you know who else is featured?
Wiz Khalifa?
G-Eazy.
G-Eazy is on
Will
there.
Smith.
Will Smith is on there. And now, hang on. You're assuming he's going to do some, Fresh Willy in here.
No, he's probably gonna do some like
He's probably going to be like some motivational, yeah.
Will Smith's he is one of my heroes.
I imagine he's like the Neil deGrasse Tyson of this, which, if we're making that comparison, it sounds like an album to me.
That'd be cool. I'm really happy with that, and I'm impressed with Logic. I'm not gonna lie, I've been dogging Logic a little bit.
You have been dogging him quite a bit, yeah.
Just because I know he is so good.
He's capable of a lot.
The quality of his albums could be much better. The raps that he does do and the albums that he does produce, they're good. They're better than most.
Yeah.
But I know he could do better, and I think he knows he can do better too. But right now he's kind of in that quantity over quality just because he knows he can, and he's just trying to prove to everybody like he can bust shit out, kind of like Drake.
Yeah.
But it's like his own shit, you know. He don't fucking have no ghostwriters.
I have no defense for Drake. I hope you're not trying to take a dig at me. I am not.
I'm
not on that team anymore. But you're right. I mean, Logic is capable of doing a lot of like really deep and meaningful shit.
Under Pressure. If
Under
you guys
Pressure.
need to listen to the album.
There was Tits, and then Everybody, which was kind of a follow-up.
Everybody.
But
there's some good songs, good meanings.
As an album as a whole,
tries a little too hard.
Yeah, he tries too hard.
He tries a little too hard to get inside the black community, in my opinion. I think you're already there. You don't need to bring it up every song.
I think you don't know where he is in the black community, being not in the black community.
I guess that's true.
But so I'm going to take Logic's word for it.
Don't listen to internet trolls, Logic.
You're right. That's a rule everyone should go by, but I'm sure it's hard to do. It's hard to just ignore people like that.
The first fucking tough comment we get, I'm going to be like, oh. Remember the first bad comment I got on Instagram? It was like, this shit's trash or something like that. I wanted to like respond to it.
Yeah.
I had like a paragraph.
You had a novel going.
And I was like, oh, fuck, I should.
It's not worth it.
Should I take a rate? Oh, no, I should respond because it's going to make me look weak if I don't respond. Oh, no, if I do respond, it's going to make me like, I'm taking the bait. I'm like, oh, fuck it. And then it ate at me for like 2 days. But you
didn't do it right.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
You did the right thing, I think.
Well, I don't fucking care about that guy. I hope he burns in hell, though.
Yeah. All right. It's a reasonable way of looking at it.
So, like, shout out to Logic.
Mm-hmm.
He's releasing an album tomorrow. Shout out to Justin Biebs and Ed Sheeran releasing a song tomorrow. I can't wait to listen to that shit.
I've never heard anyone say shout out to Justin Biebs.
I am sorry that your ratings are going to be significantly less, Biebs, Logic, because we're uploading the podcast tomorrow, too.
It's true. This is bad planning on your part. You should have known. Bonus episode 38 of the Passive Aggressive podcast coming out today. You shouldn't release your album on that
They should
date.
have fucking sent some emails, had their people call my people.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't work out.
We would have moved,
Maybe. We could have been like on a Logic song for like Rick and Morty and shit.
Oh,
that'd been dope.
That would be dope.
So
goals.
Anyways, back to the fight card.
So that was life for us right now.
So some notables just in the very beginning.
So this is in Brazil.
Yes.
Clarify.
In Brazil.
We are in Brazil.
Yes. And Brazil is traditionally, notoriously known for being a very difficult place to fight if you're not Brazilian.
Absolutely.
Because they have some of the most passionate MMA fans on the planet. They literally chant, "You're gonna die."
Is that what they chant? Is that what that means? How have I never known that?
I thought you did.
I did not.
That's what Connor was chanting to Otto when he was like getting crazy in his face and shit.
I just thought it was a thing. It didn't right over my head. I didn't even think about it. Well, oh well.
You're the short one in this.
Is this like the first time or one of the first times that there's no Brazilian champion here? Because I read
Ronda defended her title against Betch Correia.
She's not a Brazilian champion though. I mean, she was. By the way, that is the only time a foreign champion has come into Brazil and defended.
Shout out to Ronda Rousey.
Shout out to Rose Namajunas.
That's true. Yeah, 100%. But I'm saying Ronda fucking destroyed Betch.
Well, it was Betch Correia though.
I mean, Ronda fucking went into heat. She went into the fucking enemy territory. Straight up enemy territory and destroyed.
But she was at her peak. There was literally nothing that could stop her, and it certainly wasn't going to be Betch Correia.
Holly Holm could have stopped her pretty easily.
She did,
then.
but
yeah, she got exposed.
Wasn't in Brazil.
True. But what were you saying? Champion Brazil?
That this is the first time. There's only been one time where a foreign champion came in and defended, so Rose really has the cards stacked against her here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She's definitely putting the odds in Jessica Andrade's favor. Aldo defended his belt against Holloway in Brazil. Holloway won.
Yeah. And
then the other one I can think of off the top of my head, but technically the Brazilian champion's coming in, but regardless, Stipe at Verdun.
Oh, yeah.
That was in Brazil. Stipe knocked his ass out. He said, I'm the champ.
So,
I'm the champ.
Brazilians apparently aren't very good on home turf, it seems.
Oh, no, they are. They are. Those are like the outliers.
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
So, back to the notables. Little Nog's fighting. Shout out to Little Nog. I didn't really look into his opponent too much just because I don't want to. I hate watching those guys fight because they're so far done past their career. It's like,
why are you doing this?
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
It's a little sad.
Yeah.
Shout out to BJ Penn.
Yes, and BJ versus Clay Guida. BJ's like a plus 600 underdog. Against Clay Guida. In BJ's prime, he would have fucking destroyed Clay.
That's sad. Is he on the worst losing streak in the UFC? I think I read that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Which is horrible because he was one of the best fighters.
He is on a pretty bad losing streak, and he ruined his record.
And he says he wants to be a champion.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, recently.
Oh my God, poor BJ.
Shout out to BJ Penn.
He
never gives up.
Jesus Christ. His last win was Matt Hughes, the trilogy fight. And that was in 2010, 9 years ago.
That's a little bit.
Then he had a draw with John Fitch, which is probably a good fight, honestly, because a draw against John Fitch who's a welterweight, so he's fighting at a welterweight. It's pretty good. And John Fitch is a fucking grappler, you know. Then he lost to Nick Diaz.
It's Nick.
Obviously. Roy McDonald.
It's Rory.
Frankie.
It's Frankie.
Yair.
He shouldn't have taken that fight.
So he did fight some straight up killers.
It's true, yeah. People whose my literal reason for them winning is because they're them.
True.
So,
and then he lost to Dennis Seaver by a majority decision. And then he got submitted by a fucking toe hold from Ryan Hall. Keep in mind, BJ Penn is one of the fastest people ever to get a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And he's notoriously known for just not training for weeks at a time, walking into the gym, submitting everybody to walking out. He's that fucking good.
Right.
But
apparently he can't do that anymore.
So like before those losses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses in a row. If those losses didn't count and he just retired, he'd be 16-7 right now. Pretty decent record, you know. Now he's 16-13.
That's horrible.
Shout out to BJ Penn, legend. He will fight anybody, any weight, doesn't matter.
He doesn't
Do
give
you
a
know?
fuck.
He fought Lyoto Machida at heavyweight at one point in Pride or some. Yeah, I think it was Pride.
Straight up does not make sense to me.
Yeah, he's a fucking G. He'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. I respect it. Find something new.
He's not giving up. I guess you got to respect that, right?
I guess, but there's a thing.
Does
it's called
delusion?
CTE.
Yeah, that's true.
So
when you're literally harming yourself by running into a wall. Okay.
And he's been in wars. It's not like he didn't take damage. He's been in wars his whole career, and it's just sad. So like him, Little Nog, people like that. Shout outs, but I don't really want to like talk about him too much because
I agree. Sad stuff.
So the first fight that I wanted to talk about.
Are we starting from the bottom?
No, dude. There's not that many fights worth talking about. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, bottom of the top fights.
Yes.
Okay.
First fight, Otto.
Is that the bottom of this? Seriously?
Volkanovski. Yep.
Not Silva?
No, Silva's ahead of him.
Is he really?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Are you sure?
I'm almost positive.
Rankings wise, that makes no sense. I guess popularity wise, it still hasn't made any sense at all, though.
I mean, it's Silva. Yeah, it's featherweight, then middleweight co-main, then women's strawweight. They're bigger division. Anderson Silva, he's fucking 44. This could be his last fight. Otto is the king of Rio, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it could easily go either way.
I'm surprised. Color me surprised.
So for the first fight, Otto versus
Volkanovski.
Volkanovski. Do you know anything about Volkanovski?
His nickname is the Great.
Is that it?
That's actually
That's about it.
I focused my research on the Brazilians here.
Gotcha. Well, he's kind of like the dark horse of the division. Kind of like how Jimmy Rivera was for the longest time, where he was on a ridiculous win streak.
Perhaps Moicano. Similar to him, too. On the rise.
He's definitely on the rise, but Moicano was on a ridiculous win streak. Like, Volkanovski's on a 16-fight win streak.
That's a little ridiculous.
Yeah. That being said, not all of them are against like the most notable of notable fighters, but his last fight, he fucking retired Chad Money Mendez. So,
would Chad have retired anyway?
I don't think so. If he won, he would 100% stay.
I mean, if he lost to anybody else.
I don't think so. I think he realized, oh shit, this is the top of the competition nowadays, and
no thank you.
This is fucking difficult. I'm getting crumbled. Like he got out pressured, out wrestled, out struck, and just got crumbled.
Yeah, I do remember that fight.
And he has so many other outside sources for money and income at this point because of that 2-year suspension. So it's like he gets the Conor McGregor thing. It's not worth it, you know? Yeah, other things going on. Granted, it's not $1 billion sales, but
yeah, kind of sucks in its own right that we get distracted. But I guess that's life.
It sucks, but at the same time, I'm happy for him.
Sure,
you shouldn't have
as long as
always
they're
fight.
Yeah, as long as they're doing good for themselves. I guess not getting punched in the face is a good thing.
He's happy. So, but the point is, Volkanovski is a really, really, really good fighter. Right. Like elite. He could be a champion. That being said, fight motherfucking Jose Otto.
Josie, baby.
Jose motherfucking Otto. The king of Rio in Brazil.
That's true. King of that division. More or less. A little less nowadays. Thanks to one guy, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like Aldo is a beast. He beat Moicano.
Yeah.
He fucking TKO'd him. TKO'd Jeremy Stevens. He's beat Frankie Edgar recently. The only people he's lost to is Holloway twice and the stupid Conor McGregor thing that will never happen again. Literally.
So
people keep sleeping on Aldo.
That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with it. But I think Aldo's fantastic still.
He's a minus 135 favorite, which is good. Deservedly so. And
that's a little low.
Who wants the first pick? Do you want the first pick? Whoever gets picks first picks twice.
You can go ahead.
Well, I'm picking Aldo.
Okay, so would I.
I'm picking Aldo by second round TKO. I think Volkanovski thrives under pressuring their opponents, and he likes to go at them. Otto is the one motherfucker you do not want to pressure.
Unless
Like look at Conor. Like he didn't pressure him all. He waited for the counter strike. Max did pressure him, he got hit quite a bit in those first few rounds.
I feel like
he just has a chin.
Yeah.
And he out cardioed Otto, and he's big and lengthy, and he can get his shots in. Volkanovski's not big and lengthy. Otto's taller than him. Otto has a bigger reach. I'm almost positive. And he tries that against Otto. I think it's gonna be a rough night for him.
I think so, yeah.
So I'm going with second round TKO.
Aldo is a very good counter striker. Usually the game plan is to, well, at least as far as Max Holloway has shown us, is to rush at him, hope that you don't get outstruck, given that he's one of the best strikers there is, and then he gasses himself out and you're able to take away a victory. But if you can't do that, and then he's just sitting there waiting for you to punch him,
right,
and he counters you and you lose anyway.
The only person that can have that game plan against Otto is Holloway. That's it. He's the only one with the cardio and that workload and the output that is necessary for that kind of fight, and the footwork and all that as well. Because Holloway is so good at getting in and out, landing shots, not getting hit. And then he's so good at that.
And then once he gets his moment, he's just rushing on you like a fucking, like Burroughs did to Askren.
Right.
And you just end up curling into a ball and hoping for it to end.
Shout out to Burroughs. Shout out to Askren. Not even Burroughs.
Oh yeah.
Because Askren took one for the team of wrestling.
Yeah, he did that.
We could talk about that.
He did that for the culture.
Yeah, for the culture. So I got Aldo. You're gonna be taking a nice shot right there.
That's rude because I also won Aldo, but I'll take it for him.
Second fight: Jared Cannonier versus the Spider, Anderson Silva.
Did you know this is Silva's fastest fight turnaround since his debut? I
did not, but I'm not surprised.
90,
he don't have that much time to waste. Yeah. He's 44. I did not know he was that old.
It's fucking old, man.
Jesus Christ.
I don't understand how he's still here.
It scares me.
Yeah.
Like, he's like Tito's age, and like, look at Tito's career. Like, but here's the thing: Anderson hasn't taken that much damage, other than his leg being broken in half. Like, he's been knocked out.
Why'd you remind us of that? What the fuck?
Well, I don't want people to say he hasn't taken no damage. Are you stupid?
Did you see his leg turn into an L? Yeah.
But he's only been knocked down once, you know? He's been dropped a couple of times, but how many wars has he been in realistically? Chael, the first fight, that was it. The second fight, he destroyed Chael. Weidman was a second round knockout. And then the other one was a fluke accident. Other than that, not that many wars.
Yeah.
He got some decisions, but he don't get that much damage taken to him. The Bisping fight was a war. But, I mean, he fucking did more damage to Bisping than Bisping did to Silva. Realistically, Bisping won the fight. As far as rounds go, Anderson won the fucking, he won the fight.
The fight.
Fucking beat down,
Yeah, he got a little too confident, I think, though.
Oh, yeah, he did. That's a stick, though.
But yeah, even when
he has to be that way.
Even when he loses, he doesn't take that much damage. You look like the Cormier fight, just got laid on, but even did his own damage there. So even when he's...
Oh, yeah, Cormier was scared to strike with him. Straight up scared.
I was excited to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is actually a fight.
I forgot about that shit. That was a good fight. We watched that at B-Dubs. It was fun. But
stupid gold mat.
I know, that was kind of lame. Anyways... The other thing I was going to say about Silva is he fights anybody. Like, obviously, he's fucking game. He's fought Cormier like a 3-day notice. He's fighting Cannonier, which ain't helping him towards the title at all, really.
Is that why he's doing it, though?
He wants a title shot. The only reason why he took he fought Stylebender, and they said if you win, you get a title shot. And he's at that stage of his career, and he has the star power to where if he gets a couple fights won, they'll give him a title shot. Kind of like what they did with Dan Henderson. Like you're a legend. You've earned it. Like if you can give me a couple wins, you get a title shot. They'll do that for Silva.
But at that time, I feel like the other competition was a lot fewer and far between that it is in Silva's.
In the 185 division?
Yeah, there's a lot of heat in there that.
Well, he wins this fight. They let Whitaker and fucking Israel fight. And then they figure that out, and then maybe the winner fights Anderson. Anderson fights again, and if he can fight a 2-fight win streak, then fuck it.
I feel like it's just going to be just a rematch against Israel
or Whitaker.
Do you think Israel has a good chance against Whitaker?
Oh, I do, yeah. I'm on the Israel train. But Whitaker's a G.
That's another day.
But that being said,
yeah.
I don't understand why he's fighting Jared Cannonier.
Maybe they're telling him what his road to the championship is. You gotta show us you can win one, then we'll give you someone to propel you to the top.
That, or he's just still that confident in himself, and he fights anyone anywhere. He don't care. He just loves fighting. That's what he says. He loves the fight.
Maybe he just tells Dana, "Give me a fight." He gives him Cannonier. He's like, sign.
So, Jared Cannonier, he's 1-2 in his last 3. That being said, he's full of potential. Really strong striker. Like everybody who stood up with him quickly takes it to the ground, except I think he got TKO'd in this second fight that he lost. Past 2 fights ago, I think against Jan Blachowicz. Pretty sure it was Jan Blachowicz. Him or Dominic Reyes. One of them. Almost positive, like the first round or something like that. Like 2 minutes and 55 seconds into the first round.
Right. That's weirdly specific, but okay. That's fine.
But other than that, his notable win recently was against David Branch. He TKO'd him in the second round. David Branch was just trying to wrestle fuck him the entire fight, trying to submit him. And this is going to be different than that. Anderson Silva is not going to try to submit him at all. That being said, is Jared Cannonier going to fucking go after Anderson like he goes after everybody else? I don't think so. Everybody gets fucking mystiqued by Anderson. Everybody.
Even Israel.
Correct. Literally everybody. And in Brazil, with all the fans chanting, "Who? Hamo-ye!
You put
Hamo-ye!
You put a lot of stock
You're
in
gonna
that.
die!"
It adds like a minus 100 to you.
And then Anderson just fucking comes out like a fucking majestic unicorn.
Is that how that works?
Dude,
if he comes in like this is a Katy Perry concert or something, I'll be lit.
Laughing. And then he comes in the cage and he's
so humble.
You know? And
it's like, I want to beat you the fuck up, but you're so great and honorable. I can't.
I listened to Jared's in a few interviews pre-fight, and he's saying, he's like, I'm just doing what I do against every opponent. He's human. Like,
you say that now when you're not looking at him.
Right, but if he does everything he does against every other fight, I think it's a bad choice because
I mean, you're walking.
He said he's going to wait for the strike, or he's going to wait for Anderson to plant his feet, and then he's going to throw leather. Pretty much saying his shots are going to be very, very hard, and he's going to try to knock him out. And I think you try to throw one-punch knockout punches against Anderson Silva, it don't work. Especially
you're going to get hit twice.
Especially how good he looked against Israel. He looked like he was there. And if you're going to make it a striking match,
you got to be smart.
It's going to be a rough night for you unless you're Israel or you're somebody elite as far as striking. I think Jared's best chance is to mix it up. Use his power to take him down.
Get some ground and pound.
Work him on the cage. Make him a little bit tired. Make his arms sore, and then you can start letting Anderson.
You got to remember that he's old. Use his age to your advantage.
Right.
Make him work.
That being said, it's only a 3-round fight. Anderson straight lived in 5-round fights. He got cardio for days.
You're right.
So I really am. I'm optimistic for Anderson. I'm hoping Anderson wins because I love Anderson. I think he's one of the GOATs. I really want him to win. I think it'd be a very nice story for him in his career. He's a plus 120. Jared's a minus 140. So it's kind of close fight. Odds aren't that bad. So you picking, buddy?
My pick. I'm gonna pick Jared.
You fucking idiot. I'm picking Anderson Silva.
Okay, I know.
I'm picking Anderson. Vintage, fucking second round knockout.
Vintage. Like head kick or?
Oh yeah, I'm talking front kick to the face.
Dude, that just happened.
He's seen Cowboy.
No.
And he's like, he's trying to copy me. I'm going to show him. I'm going to show the student who's the master at this
And then he's going to get taken down and ground and pound TKO second round.
That fucking kick by Cowboy, though, was ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. Like, he fucking knocked Iaquinta's chin up.
I don't understand the way Donald Cerrone works as a fighter. I mean, sometimes he's literally Anderson Silva. Yeah. Sometimes he's like...
It's a mental game. And he said that he mentally wasn't in that fight, and he still performed like that. So good on Cowboy.
He looked laser focused.
He said that in the first round he was fucking up, and the second round.
Do you remember what you said before the first round? He was like, he looks like he's trying so hard to be badass. And he came in there.
He said he was fake it till I make it, fake it till I make it, fake it till I make it.
Okay, so you were right.
Yeah.
He came in and he was a badass. He made it.
Yeah, he did. I'm proud of him.
Shout out to Cowboy.
So, that might be a little far-fetched. Don't bet on front kick to the face. Yeah. But I can see Anderson knocking him out. He's been TKO'd before. Anderson is very precise. And if he's coming at him, throwing leather like a Derek Brunson, just fucking haymakers and shit, good luck. That's all I'm going to say.
I think this ain't the Anderson Silva you used to know. I know he looked good against Israel, but I think he's going to get punched in the face.
We'll see. Hopefully not. I hope you're wrong, buddy.
Honestly, I hope not, too. I hope this is a good night for the Brazilians, except for Andrade. We'll get to that fight like right now, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, well, it's not.
Segue!
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Rose is even odds. Andrade is a minus 120.
I did not know she was even odds. I thought she was the underdog.
She probably might be the underdog.
I think she was the underdog like a day or two ago.
Yeah, like they fluctuate a little bit. She'll probably be like a plus 100 or a plus like 105.
I wonder what caused the change because, I mean, odds makers really like the stronger.
I think it's based off how much money gets invested in the which fighter. That kind of fluctuates it. Because like, okay, a lot of people are putting money in this person, so the odds. I think I could be way off on that.
I mean, it sounds right to me.
So, but
we're not dirty gamblers. Who knows?
Jessica Andrade.
Rose Namajunas.
This is Rose Namajunas.
I said the last name for you because I know you have trouble with the pronunciation.
I could say Namajunas, no problem.
After I've already
Carolina
said it. Look at this guy. He's gonna
Joanna Jędrzejczyk?
Obviously, you know Joanna.
Yeah, give me another one, bitch.
I can't give you another one without saying the name.
Say the first name. I'm just gonna flex my championship pronunciation.
Zabit.
Magomed Sharapov.
Ooh.
Woo!
Okay, you pass.
So, Andrade. She's a fucking animal.
Mm-hmm. A
She
literal
has
tank.
the heaviest hands in the division. No questions asked.
A little Wanderlei Silva.
Did you see her fight Karolina Kowalkiewicz?
Yes.
That was her last fight. She straight up KO'd her.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty brutal. Like,
It was ruthless.
you don't see that at a 150-pound division.
Yeah. It's kind of scary, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
if I was fighting Andrade, I would be terrified. I would give up.
I believe you.
I know. No lie.
So, Jessica Andrade's on a 3-fight winning streak. And stylistically, this is one of the worst matchups for Rose. The only other one that may be worse is Tatiana Suarez. Suarez? That's what you should have said. I couldn't have said that one.
Yeah,
But,
that's an easy name. I don't understand.
Just because she's tall and lengthy and her wrestling's on another level. She's kind of like got Khabib wrestling. But that being said, Rose has wicked jiu-jitsu and she's a freak athlete.
True.
But back to Jessica Andrade before I fucking,
Tangent.
slobber all over Rose.
Oh, okay.
Don't fucking hit me, Pat Barry. Jessica Andrade. 3-fight win streak, fighting in Brazil, extremely humble. She's not trying to get in, I almost said Holly, in Rose's head. And she's grateful for the opportunity. And I think that she wants to seize the opportunity. And I think she's poised to seize the opportunity.
Okay. It does seem like it. She's trending upward. She's in her home country. She is filling in the gaps in her game a little bit. Those weaknesses that she had when she was literally just Wanderlei Silva coming around with a windmill.
And she beat Claudia. She's a great wrestler. Claudia's kind of down right now. It kind of sucks. Hopefully she bounces back. But Jessica's the real deal. The only person that she's really loses to is Joanna. And who beat Joanna? Rose. Styles make matchups.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So Jessica could easily win.
Should
this
be the
fight.
rock to the scissors.
The thing is you got to look at Joanna's takedown defense compared to Rose's.
Yeah.
Joanna's takedown defense is on another level, especially when it comes to wrestlers, because she's so good at making you work for that takedown at to a point where it exhausts you. So yeah, you'll get the takedown. But you're not going to do that much damage.
You're specifically targeting Claudia right now. I feel
all those wrestlers. But you get you may win the first 2 rounds, but then your arms are gassed, and then you can't take me down, and then my footwork and my output's just going to outwork you for the next 3 rounds. That's vintage Joanna.
So do you think Rose can do that? She does have a good.
I think Rose
has good distance.
I think Rose has really good takedown defense. Not as good as Joanna.
No.
But her ground game's worlds better than Joanna. And I think she's done flying triangles and tough and flying arm bars. She's tried them. And I think she will not hesitate if her mind's right. And I think her mind is right. So on the road. It
does seem like it, yeah.
I don't think she would have taken this fight in Brazil if her mind wasn't right. Just saying that. Thug Rose, just for taking this fight in Brazil against one of the worst matchups for you. Yeah, you get a round of applause from this guy.
I have low standards. Win the fight and I'll fucking buy you a trophy or something.
Jesus.
Compliment your championship belt.
So, Rose, I love that girl.
Absolutely.
She's an amazing singer. She can play the piano like a badass. She's had a rough childhood. Shout out, holla, and she's persevered and grown from it. She has a lot of mental
hurdles.
Yeah, I was gonna say issues, but I don't want to say that word. It's not an issue.
It doesn't stop her.
Yeah,
she knows what she's about for sure, and she knows how to handle herself. I think.
Exactly. She's aware of how she feels in certain situations. She doesn't put herself in those situations, and then she uses fighting as an outlet.
Yeah,
it's something to prove, and she's trying to make an impact for whoever. I don't know exactly who. She said she's gonna make the world better, which is cool. I like Rose.
Yeah.
She is very lengthy. She's tall, just like Joanna, and her footwork is next level. She outstruck Joanna, So that alone just goes to show how good her footwork is and how good her striking is.
Right.
So I think if Rose can stop the takedown, just for a little bit, just to even contest it a little bit, I think she's gonna win this fight.
I think I agree with you.
I think a lot of people aren't picking Rose just because the odds are stacked against her as far as the venue, the location, who she's fighting, as far as styles. But Rose, she's taller, but she's skinnier.
Yeah.
She has knockout power. Straight up, she does.
But Andrade has a good chin.
True.
And one thing that Andrade has been heavily focusing on, which a lot of fighters aren't, is body shots. You know what happens when you're really skinny? Your organs are right next to your skin and you get punched there and it hurts. There are some fighters that just take a body shot worse.
True, cowboy, because he drinks.
And Rose kind of showed it herself a little
Did
bit.
he?
I don't
Or did
remember,
she?
I don't remember who exactly it was against. Possibly Joanna or...
Dude, she's only lost to fucking...
I'm not saying she like lost a fight, but she noticeably would wince when she gets hit with a normal body shot. So if Andrade is coming in and swing, like she swings at your ribs like she used to swing at people's heads, and I think it could cause some troubles when you got that skinny waist of Rose's just because she's lengthy.
Trying to look at Rose's record, and she really hasn't fought
Any world beaters or anything?
a strong wrestler with knockout power. The only person I can kind of relate that to is Carla Esparza, strong wrestler, but her striking's not even close. Maybe Tisha Torres. She lost to
Closer.
both of them,
Yeah.
but she won. She got the fight back against Tisha, and I think if she fought Carla again, she'd fuck Carla up.
I imagine so.
The only other person that's beat her is Carolina in a split decision.
I think Carolina could be the fight that I'm thinking of where she got hit in the
Maybe.
body.
Maybe. Carolina's a really good striker, too. She's underrated. But then she beat Michelle Waterson with a submission. Then she fucking TKO'd Joanna, and then she decisioned Joanna.
So my thought is, despite Andrade having the matchup favor, I think Rose is good enough, elite enough, striking wise, footwork wise, to stay away from her. Let the bull run through the china shop, but
I tend to agree.
it'll get tired.
I really want Rose to win. I really, really like her. I think she's a sweetheart, and I think that she is an amazing champion. I do think she needs to fight more.
Yeah.
This is her first fight in
Feels like
almost a year.
almost.
Oh, over a year.
Yeah, definitely over a year. I was gonna say like a year and a half.
No, not a year and a half. She fought in April 7th against Joanna. But I do think Rose is going to win. I really want her to win.
Is that your
And-
pick?
Yes, I'm picking Rose.
By
Decision.
that sounds about right.
Wait, fuck.
You already locked it in. It is literally
No,
on the recording.
I'm picking Rose, but
Oh, you're gonna
a
say-
decision in Brazil is tough.
Yeah, no, that's tough, man. Finish or go home.
I'm gonna go 4th round TKO. She's gonna exhaust her. She's gonna Max Holloway her.
I can picture it. I'm gonna go second round. I always pick second round for some reason. It's like such
I
a
picked
good,
second round the first.
such
two.
a good happy medium between early fight and
between the
fight.
first and the third.
You're right. Yeah, it's such a perfect fit. There's nothing better. So I'm gonna go third round then. Third round knockout.
Damn, you're gonna do that to Rose?
Unfortunately,
You gonna do that to Rose?
maybe it's a body shot, puts her on the ground, and that's
Fuck.
that's TKO.
You know who's commentating this fight, right?
No, who is?
Doug Rose! Doug Rose! Doug Rose!
Cormier, don't do it.
He is.
I really can't believe that was his commentary reaction.
And it was literally like the best thing he could have did. You could just tell that genuine
Joe was having
excitement.
the best time of his life.
Oh yeah, because Daniel Cormier is like a fun guy to be around.
Absolutely.
He's genuinely passionate about fights, and he just lets his emotions out. I love Daniel Cormier. Fuck John Jones. That's UFC 237 picks. I hope you liked our picks.
We will never have a passive and aggressive MMA bonus episode without saying fuck John Jones.
FJJ,
FJJ.
BJJ, FJJ. Hope you guys like this.
If you guys like the show, make sure you check out our website, pnacast.com. We have all our episodes there. If you don't want to do that, though, then you want to be really lame, go to Spotify or something. All our episodes are there as well.
Google Play.
iTunes,
All that
YouTube, all the shit. We do have some gaming series on YouTube. We're going to be uploading some clips of our episodes as well, so you can get some highlights if maybe you want a little condensed version of how charismatic and
Let's see my beautiful
personality
small muscle.
full we are.
Oh shit.
No,
Full?
personality full.
He's lying to you guys.
It's not a word. You're right. I am lying. But until
That's
next
it.
time,
End it, Don!
see ya!
You're procrastinating.